I'm Matt Lucas, and welcome to And the Winner Is! Yes, forget the Oscars and the BAFTAs. This is the Lucases, the awards that honour the achievements that other ceremonies overlook, in categories you won't find anywhere else. A Lucas can be awarded for anything, from the least worthy charity to the most satisfying revel. With me this evening are three guests who have all brought along their own nominations for each of our awards. Please welcome Katie Brand, James Corden and Graham Linehan. Welcome. Katie, do you have a favourite awards ceremony?
I do have a favourite awards ceremony, which is the National Television Awards.
Right.
Which some cruel people say was invented by ITV because they never won any BAFTAs. And it starts off quite dignified around the boxes of the Albert Hall, where all the executives sit. But as the evening goes on, the distant awards ceremony starts to become even more distant and far away, as if it's just happening on the telly. Trevor McDonald about half a mile away going on about some stuff. And all the television executives basically having an orgy at the Albert Hall, completely ignoring it. And it's just a real laugh. It's a lot of fun.
Again, it's just nice to get out of the house, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to get out.
Yeah. James, you've recently won almost half as many awards as me. What award haven't you won that you'd really like to win next?
I always fancy my chances at Sports Personality of the Year.
Right.
I've always sort of been overlooked, but I feel like I've got quite a sporting personality, and that it should be recognised.
What sports would you like to be considered?
No, I just like my personality.
Oh, he's very sporty.
Yeah, he's got a good personality, so I did like a sporting sketch for comic relief.
Yes, you did.
Because also, I'm always confused by Sports Personality because a lot of the people that win it don't have very good personality.
Well, that's it. Graham, you have won awards for Father Ted, the IT Crowd and Black Books. What's been your favourite moment at an awards do?
Well, it's seeing the ramp at the BAFTAs, because our producer is disabled, and he also worked on The Office, and he knew that if there was a ramp at the front of the stage, then we probably won. So we'd have to go to the BAFTAs, and Ash would say, "There's no ramp."
Are you serious?
Unfortunately, but surely there was one year at the Comedy Awards where Stephen Hawking came on and presented one, wasn't it? Which must have thrown you horribly.
Yeah, but he was lowered.
I hate Stephen Hawking.
Why?
I hate him.
Really?
Yeah. It's not what he says, it's the way he says it.
Yes. So it's time for our first award of the evening. Now, I did have a really great introduction for this award, but unfortunately I left it on the bus. But what about those people whose alibis haven't quite been as inventive as mine? Nominations, please, for the Lucas for Lamest Excuse of All Time. James.
Eddie Murphy being caught with a transsexual prostitute in his car. He said that he was giving her a lift home.
OK. Graham.
It's a story involving my mum, a cat and a piano.
And Katie?
Mine is Hamid Karzai, the president of Afghanistan, for saying that the reason he'd signed a bill which drastically reduced women's rights in Afghanistan was that he hadn't really read it.
So the nominations for Lamest Excuse of All Time are Eddie Murphy's "I'm just giving this transvestite prostitute a lift," My Mum and the Cat and the Piano, and Hamid Karzai saying he'd signed the law drastically reducing women's rights in Afghanistan because he hadn't really read it. James, why have you chosen Eddie Murphy?
I think it's a wonderful story, because at every stage it gets better. So Eddie Murphy picked up a post-op transsexual prostitute in his car, and he's driving along, and then the police pull them over. And Eddie Murphy says, "No, I was just giving her a lift home."
Do the voice. Do the voice.
No, you will only be racist.
No, it's not racist because it's American. So
I
you
don't
just
know.
say it's American, and then no one will think it was black. So do the voice.
He goes, "Yeah, I was just giving her a lift home."
No, that is racist. Right, no, that was racist. That was racist. You come on my show and been racist. So in a way, you've let everyone down.
He says, "I'm just giving her a lift home."
Yeah.
Apparently, the police get his autograph and a photo and go, "Of course you're running her home. What a great thing to do. Let Eddie Murphy go and arrest the prostitute." Eddie Murphy then kind of just started digging a deeper hole where he was going, No, I do this all the time. And everyone went, "What?" And he went...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?